Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make Italian Angenetti cookies.
So first, I'm just going to be washing my hands.
And now I'm just gathering all of my ingredients. You'll need 3/4 a cup of granulated sugar, 6 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, a lemon, 3 large eggs, 2 3/4 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and sprinkles, which are optional. Right now, I'm just taking the zest of the lemon and you do this by taking any grater, any regular grater, and just a lemon, and then just gently rubbing it against until you get all of these type of pieces. You're gonna wanna continue doing it until the entire lemon looks like this. Next, I'll be taking this large bowl and putting the lemon zest into the bowl so I could use this bowl for the butter. Now I'll be taking my butter and adding 6 tablespoons into this bowl. Now I'm placing the butter into the microwave to melt it. Now I'm gonna let this cool for a minute while I put my sugar into this large bowl. So I'll be adding 3/4 a cup of sugar. And next I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of the olive oil to the large bowl. After adding the olive oil, we're now gonna take the melted butter and add it to the mixture as well. Once those 4 ingredients are in, we're gonna be taking our electric mixer and mixing together the ingredients. Now we'll be adding the 3 large eggs in one at a time. Now you're gonna wanna mix this in for 1 minute. Next, I'm gonna be taking our medium bowl here to add in all of the dry ingredients. I'm gonna start by taking 2 3/4 cup of flour. Now we'll be adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder to this flour. After the baking powder, now add half a teaspoon of salt. Now take a whisk and whisk in all of these ingredients until they all combine. Now taking this bowl, we're gonna add it to the large bowl with the lemon. Continue mixing this until a soft dough forms. Here I switched to this rubber spatula instead so that I could knead the dough together better. After forming the dough, we're gonna add plastic wrap to the bowl and add it to the fridge to chill. After placing the dough in the refrigerator, I'm now gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. While the oven is preheating, take a cookie sheet and add parchment paper to it. After about 15 minutes of the dough chilling, you're going to take it from the refrigerator and begin adding it onto the parchment paper. Using this little scooper here, I'm going to just scoop out small portions of the dough and putting it onto the paper. This next step here is optional, but you could take each ball of dough and roll it up like this and then make it into a little bun shape. Traditionally, this is how they're made, but since you're just going to eat them anyways, it doesn't really matter. Next, I'll be placing the batch of dough into the oven and letting it cook for 18 to 20 minutes. While the cookies are baking in the oven, we're going to start making our icing for the cookies. To make the icing, we're going to take 1 cup of the confectioner's sugar and put it into this medium bowl here. Now I'll be mixing in 1 teaspoon of the lemon extract. Now I'll be adding in 1/4 cup of water. Whisk this together until you reach your desired texture. So after the timer goes off, we're going to take the cookies from the oven. Now we're going to start the icing process. So you're just going to take the cookie and then put it into the bowl of icing. Mix it around a little. Take it back out. And make sure it's covered and then put it back down. Do this to all of your cookies. This is optional, but you could add sprinkles for more fun colors. Make sure that when you add the sprinkles, it's right after you dip it in the icing so that the icing doesn't harden. Otherwise, the sprinkles won't stick. Finally, you can let the cookies sit for a moment and then they're ready to eat.